I stayed at the Hôtel Madeleine Plaza recently, and I am going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at the Ibis Paris Nation de Vue, the check-in process was super smooth and welcoming. The staff at the front desk were friendly and efficient, making us feel right at home as they quickly processed our paperwork. It was nice to get a warm greeting after our travels, and they even offered us some helpful tips about the area before we headed up to our room, bathroom, and amenities. The room I stayed in at Hôtel Madeleine Plaza was charming, but definitely on the smaller side, which is pretty typical for Paris. The bathroom had this classic bathtub combo with a handheld shower, but honestly, it felt a bit cramped and slippery. I could have used better lighting in there too, but hey, the free Wi-Fi and cozy vibe made up for it a bit. Location and surroundings. The location of Hôtel Madeleine Plaza is absolutely perfect. I loved being right in the heart of Paris, just steps away from the stunning Madeleine Church and surrounded by luxury boutiques. Plus, with the metro station so close, it was super easy to explore all the iconic sites like the Opera Garnier and Galeries Lafayette, which were only a short walk away. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, I have to say my experience at Hôtel Madeleine Plaza was a bit of a mixed bag. The breakfast spread was decent, but not exactly what I hoped for. They offered a continental breakfast with scrambled eggs, bacon, and some fruits, which was nice, but it felt a bit limited compared to what you might find at other places. I was expecting a bit more variety, especially considering the price. Still, it was nice to start the day with a bite before heading out to explore Paris. If you're looking for a hearty breakfast to kick off your adventures, you might want to check out some local cafes nearby for a more satisfying meal. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like stepping into a classic Parisian dream. The location is unbeatable, right across from the stunning Madeleine Church, and you're surrounded by chic boutiques and cafes. I loved how easy it was to explore. I could just stroll to the Opera Garnier or hop on the metro just a few steps away. The hotel itself has this charming, old-world vibe, and the staff were super friendly and helpful, making me feel right at home. My room was cozy and clean, though I'll admit it was a bit on the small side, typical for Paris, right? The air conditioning was a lifesaver, especially after long days of wandering the city. I appreciated the little touches like the complimentary bottle of water and the electric kettle for tea. The bathroom, while stylish, had a quirky layout that took a minute to get used to, but it was all part of the experience. Overall, I felt like I was living the Parisian life, even if just for a few days. The atmosphere was relaxed and welcoming, perfect for unwinding after a day of sightseeing. I definitely recommend this spot if you want to soak up the charm of Paris. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Amazing location. Seriously, being right in the heart of Paris is a game changer. You can walk to so many iconic spots like the Opera Garnier and Galeries Lafayette in just minutes. Friendly staff. The reception team was super helpful and welcoming. They went out of their way to assist me, which made my stay feel really special. Clean and cozy rooms. My room was spotless and had a nice, cozy vibe. It felt like a classic Parisian retreat, perfect for unwinding after a long day of exploring. Good Wi-Fi. I was pleasantly surprised by the fast and free Wi-Fi throughout the hotel. It made it easy to share my Paris adventures online. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. Small rooms. I have to admit, the room was a bit on the small side. If you're traveling with a lot of luggage, it can get cramped pretty quickly. But hey, it's Paris. You're not there to spend all your time in the room anyway. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8.5. So, would I stay here again? Honestly, I would definitely consider it. The location was a total win, right in the heart of Paris, and the staff were super friendly and helpful. Sure, the rooms were a bit on the small side, and the bathrooms could use some updating, but the charm of the hotel and the bustling area made it a memorable stay. Plus, who wouldn't want to wake up with a view of the Madeleine Church? Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.